Hi guys, it's Emma here with TYT Politics. I just got back from a Bernie or Bust rally right in Philly, in City Hall in Philly. Very exciting, very invigorating to see all these people caring about democracy. So that was great to get to know you guys. Maybe some of you were there. Jill Stein spoke, and Jordan has been doing some coverage. Eric, we're all out on the trail today, but I want to come back and do a quick Facebook Live to talk about the new devastating Politico article. Huge Politico article that was showed some collusion and cover-up, even more so than we had previously thought, between the DNC and the Clinton campaign about the Hillary Clinton Victory Fund, or the Clinton Victory Fund, or Hillary Victory Fund, no, I'm sorry, that actually the Young Turks had talked about a while ago, and we were decried as conspiracy theorists, and there's no evidence for that, and now, of course, the emails are revealing that it was in fact true. So the story is about essentially what the Bernie Sanders campaign had called money laundering back in May, and people said that that was outrageous, but that's kind of what happened. So here's this great Politico story. I encourage you guys to look it up. Essentially, the DNC scrambled, quotes, to hide details of already doing joint fundraising with Hillary Rodham Clinton. I don't know why I said the full name there. Funneling money through state Democratic agencies through something called the Hillary Victory Fund. And honestly, if they were a little less greedy, they may have been able to get away with it. And if these leaks didn't come out, they may have been able to get away with it, because they basically raised money through state Democratic agencies that were supposed to go to the states, but they ended up, an overwhelming majority of them went to the Hillary Clinton campaign as opposed to helping state Democrats. In fact, less than half of 1% of the $82 million that were raised by this Hillary Victory Fund went to the state parties. If you recall, the Hillary Victory Fund events were some of the events where Bernie Sanders supporters threw dollar bills or $1 bills at Hillary Clinton as she walked into George Clooney's house, or Elton John's, or Katy Perry, and a lot of the Hillary surrogates said that that's assault. I don't know about that, guys. And during that time, the Clinton campaign had publicly said that this was an effort to help state Democrats, but emails revealed privately that the DNC staffers in the Clinton campaign were hurrying to cover it up. And the emails show that there was obvious collusion coordination with the Clinton campaign to help cover up this story. Again, back when this was happening, the Young Turks did cover it, and they were decried as kind of fringe, or we were decried as fringe candidates. I wasn't a part of the Young Turks then, but yeah. So here's actually an excerpt that I will read from the Politico article where that proves this kind of collusion. So if you recall, Luis Miranda was one of the many people implicated in the scandal. So Miranda argued in the emails that the committee should try to shape any coverage by claiming that while the funds are going to the DNC right now to build tools and capacity for the general election, there will be a point when the funds stay in the states to fund coordinated campaigns that are now beginning to get organized. That was a quote from him. But in a subsequent email in early May, he admitted that he wasn't sure if the coordinated campaigns with the state parties were already getting started, quote, or does it start later in the summer, meaning when Bernie Sanders is out of the race, or when Hillary Clinton has lost, or when we have a Democratic candidate. Debbie Wasserman Schultz responds, "It starts now," in quotes. So in case you weren't clear at all that Hillary Clinton was the presumptive nominee to the DNC far and away before it was ever locked up, here you have it. They were already coordinating to help cover up her her wrongdoings. And the Sanders campaign, again, accused Clinton back in May of money laundering, and they, of course, said this was preposterous. So I think what these emails do prove is that not only does the Clinton campaign have a real tough time telling the truth about their money issues and their fundraising, but that potentially her her proclamation that she would fight Citizens United and that she would push a constitutional amendment to get money out of politics is entirely disingenuous. I don't really know how you can make that argument and then in the same breath do this kind of shady deals where you're saying with you have the pretense of helping state Democrats when you are actually using that money, an overwhelming majority of that money for your own campaign. So we should treat her proclamations of a constitutional amendment with severe skepticism. I do as well. I'm happy that she even brought it up. I mean, obviously, Bernie Sanders has said that stuff, and I'm glad that it's getting into the national conversation, but I have absolutely no faith that if she is president, that if she becomes president, that she would attempt to push that forward. And these DNC leaks, beyond proving obvious collusion and coordination between the DNC and the Clinton campaign, just shed a light on the shady money deals that a lot of our viewers and me especially, I would say, I wrote my thesis on it, are trying to get out of our politics. We want this kind of money completely, this dark, this shady, this laundered money out of our politics so we can have a politician that is truly beholden to us. I know that's a crazy thought, a representative democracy that actually represents the people. So that's the end of the story. I'm going to be doing a little bit more coverage tonight with Eric, and obviously Jordan is within the DNC right now, so stay tuned for our coverage tonight, and thanks guys for watching.